This video is brought to you by the lovely sponsors below. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome fellow masters, my name is Musaki from Chaldea Gurus, and this is a Chaldea update for FGO and A. So at the time of this recording, March 26, 2020, we had the US Chaldea Broadcasting Station Volume 7, where Albireo was actually in Japan, interacting with members of the Japan branch of FGO. And it was actually quite an interesting process. We learned a lot. It's very in line with normal Chaldea broadcasting stations. It did add the voice actress of Nidochris joining the cast and actually getting involved with the process. So you enjoy Nidochris being adorable, you would definitely enjoy that. You can go ahead and watch our watch party of it on Twitch, where you can join me, Tristan, and Nina as we go over everything that happened and, you know, get a little off topic here and there. However, let's get into the meat and potatoes of the real thing that's going down here. And that is Lostbelt 1's announcement, the thing that we knew was going down, like Judge Joe Brown. Lostbelt Part 1, the Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation, Permafrost Empire, Anastasia. This is actually starting March 27th. So tomorrow, you would actually have the Lostbelt in your hand. So there's a couple things I'm going to note, and I will talk about this in our Clairvoyance EX April episode, but a couple things to note. You must have Arc 1 and Arc 2 Prologue complete. You do not need to complete Epic of Remnants at all. The only thing you need to complete is everything in Arc 1, which is Fuyuki to Solomon, and the Arc 2 Prologue. Once you complete those things, you will gain access to this Lostbelt, and you'll be able to enjoy what it has to offer. The first banner that's going to be introduced with this is going to have Avisbron, Adalata Altar, and Anastasia. These are all going to be non-limited servants, so they have a chance to spook you, with Avisbron and Adalata Altar being very important later on in the month of April, with the coming of the APOC event. And after that, of course, after the first week, you're going to have the secondary banner. They didn't talk about it in this, but I want you to be aware. If you are looking out for Antonio Salieri or Ivan the Terrible, please wait 1 week when that banner releases. It's going to come out, just wait. Next up, we have the rotation of the Friend Point pool of 1 to 2 star craft essences. All the 1 to 2 star craft essences that you see here will be gone, and you'll be getting this new set that will be here from now on. And JP, these are the current craft essences that are still here, so be ready to enjoy that. If you like those craft essences, make sure you grab as many as you can, because they won't be here anymore. Next up, Mashukira Light will be animation updates. So this is her whole sprite is being redone in animations for pre-Camelot or pre-America, and after America are getting updated. So definitely check that out. It'll be very cool. Next up, New Mystic Code, the Chaldea Uniform Arctic version. This is going to be an upgraded version of the original Chaldea uniform, at least in terms of having an attack up, evade, and a heal. But the experience for this is going to be even larger than the Chaldea combat uniform. So if you really want to make the most out of it, be sure to put a lot of effort into leveling this up. It is actually a very good upgrade. Looks pretty cool. I don't know why Gadako has skirt in wintertime, but you know what? She can do her. It's fine. It's 2020. After that, we have a ton of animation updates. This is a big part of this thing. This is something that I didn't see coming at all. They dropped animation updates for Jinke, Kotaro Fuma, Edmund Dantes, Kiyohime, Medea Lily, and Saint Martha. A lot of these updates have come recently, as of 4 or 5 months ago, and they're already in this game starting tomorrow. That's fantastic. That's a nice little freebie they decided to throw our way, and it goes back to when I was talking about Merlin getting his update. If you're going on the same system, why don't you just throw these updates at us? What's holding you back? Well, that answers my question. They're just going to start throwing and showering on these animation updates at us when they can. Now, I wouldn't have the expectations that every single Lostbelt is going to have a ton of animation updates, but you should expect to have a little bit more animation updates coming sooner, especially as the new version of the game comes out. Speaking of new versions, we're gonna have a whole new UI once Lostbelt starts. New menu music, all of that stuff is gonna change. So be ready for that. It looks pretty nice, and I like it myself personally. Two more things I'm going to hit on. The two new materials that are going to be coming out is going to be Mystic Gunpowder and Eternal Ice. These two are very important. Eternal Ice because quite a few servers use them, one of them being Scotty, which comes out in July, and Mystic Gunpowder, there are a lot of servers that need a lot of gunpowder. I'm going to say very easily close to like 2,000 pieces of gunpowder is needed at the least. So definitely get ready for that. In our guide that we're going to release sometime later next week, we go over the best farming spots that you can go to for that as well. I'm pretty sure Lord Ashura will be giving me some updates that I can share with you guys as well to make your farming endeavors even easier. So once again, March 27th, 2020, Lostbelt 1 is coming. So they are starting to enhance, they're starting to speed things up a little bit more because we are getting closer and closer to Anime Expo, which as of this point, we are not sure if that is even still happening right now, but more than likely they will still try to tie something to it. Only time will tell, especially with the world, everything's going on at this point, but all of our guides, everything that we have planned will be going on next week. This did catch us off guard, so I apologize for not having everything ready the moment the Lostbelt is ready to go. But I assure you, once we get all our videos set up, they'll be up on YouTube. So please, if you can, if you want to see these videos, definitely subscribe, ring the bell, please, so they can actually notify you, get all notifications when we upload next. We're gonna have skits, we're gonna have guides, and if you don't necessarily care about the skits, please check the description or the pinned comment for timestamps, so you can go to exactly what you need without having to worry about possible spoilers or skits. Anyhow, thank you so much for listening. What are you guys most excited for? I'm actually really excited about all the animations we're getting. I really want to hear what you got to say down in the comments down below, so let's get a discussion going. And until next time, my name is Musaki from Chaldea Gurus, and we're logging out. See ya.